Good morning, I'm Annie. Today I'm going to talk about the relationship between VR and socializing. Nowadays, people often say that technology makes people indifferent. For example, when we're using the internet, we often ignore the people around us. See the picture right here? It's a precious time of family reunion, but everybody is using their technology devices instead of having a cheerful conversation face to face. So that's why people always say that technology makes a difference among people. So back to our topic. Is VR like the smartphone and computers that makes indifference among people? Does it really isolate people or make us more socializing? In my view, I think VR is good for socializing. It can be a sophisticated tool that can be used to connect with others around the world. In my presentation, there will be 3 parts. First, I will talk about what VR is and then connect it to socialization. The second part will be some examples to show that how VR helps socialize and give some brief introductions of VR social games and apps. The last part will be my conclusion. VR is the use of computer technology to create a simulated environment. Unlike the traditional user interfaces, VR places the user inside an experience that immerse in the environment and are able to interact with the 3D world. So, if VR places the user inside a social situation, it may help shy people to get used to it and help them to have self-confidence to interact with other people. The issue of emulating socialization on VR has been of a great interest for developers over a long period of time. In April 2017, the world's biggest network introduced Facebook Spaces, a new VR app where you can hang out with your friends in an interactive virtual environment, no matter where you are. In Facebook Spaces, we are limited to mere communication. We can draw, we can watch videos, we can make video phone calls, and even take VR selfies with our Facebook friends. While there has been debate that VR being next level of physical isolation, Facebook argues that it is the opposite. Even though VR has a long history and is in fact not new at all, but it has started shifting away from individual experience to a more social experience. Not only do developers believe that VR can help socialize, but also some experiments can prove this. At the Stanford Virtual Human Interaction Lab, researchers proved that the interactive socializing can increase learning efficiency, and that a bright smile on an avatar's face doesn't just make the experience more positive, it reinforces the depth of immersion. There are also many VR platforms united by multi-user capacity and the opportunities for real-time communications, such as L-Space VR and the Wave VR. Jeremy Belson, the founding director of Stanford Virtual Human Interaction Lab, he says that VR will transform the way people interact socially. It can be hyper-personal or it can be more social than we have in real world. With avatars, you're always the way you want to look. You never have gestures that is inappropriate because the filters can solve that. You can actually do really strange things. For example, you can look somebody in the eye, but look 2 people in the eye at once, and each of them feel like they're the only one getting your eye contact. After knowing how VR is related to socialization, it's time to know some VR social apps. The first is Keep Talking and Nobody Explode, which we have played once in class. And this game only required 1 person equipped with Gear VR, and one in VR tries to defuse the bomb, while the other quickly checks the manual containing instructions to defuse it. It can be a truth test of how well you can communicate. The second one Babylon Battle Royale is really a game within a game. It takes place after the people discover the immortality pill, causing people stop Agent X babies. You can stroll around to find some side attractions such as gambling, rides, and shows. Battlers and even the audience are real people, so you can interact with people in the street, or you can choose to throw weapons to them. This game is built at its core to be a social experience. The third one, Steam Crew VR. Two players wearing Gear VR headset cooperate to operate a submarine while fighting sea monsters. Those games I mentioned above are good for socializing. It can let introverted people to have more opportunities to experience the social occasion and make them gain more social experiences, which improve their interactive skills. Therefore, we can reach the conclusion that as the technology of VR continues to develop, the impact will become increasingly visible. Although the VR will never replace the real-life interaction, it will offer social experiences that will never happen in real world. This is a future in which VR will amplify real-life relationships as well as offer the immersive fun and engaging adventure which can make people closer with their family and their friends and the rest of the world. Thank you for listening. This is the end of my presentation.